Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Weeknights. I am JD Nero, aka He Who Pods, aka Rearview Mirror.
I'm Dash, aka Dashing D, aka the real king of R&B.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, someone who, you know, thinks they're the king, someone who thinks they're the Iceman,
Yeah.
is at it again. Uh, Yesterday, Sunday, Sports Center posted that Drake's seats at the Raptors game were covered in ice before the game, and we've got a picture here for you folks. Here they are.
Yep.
Oh, there's a video. Can I play it without the sound? Yep, there it goes.
Yep. His very icy seats.
Now, we still don't know when Iceman is coming out.
Nope.
I have not seen an announcement, and the last time I checked Spotify, it didn't have a date either. So let me just check in real time, as they love to say on the internet.
There's no real date. He's been teasing it. He's been putting out, a post here, a hint there that it's coming. And honestly, this is like the longest rollout in history, and I don't care for it. It's so annoying at this point. I don't even he's not even doing anything interesting. Other than this is probably the most interesting thing he's done. Which who cares?
But
Just
the
put out the
streams were
stupid album.
interesting. We spoke about the streams when they were happening.
Yes, the streams were interesting and then they stopped. That seemed very much like the album was coming out and then he decided not to put it out.
Yeah,
But
I agree.
maybe I'm wrong, but that's what that looks like. Um Now it's just annoying. It's like stop talking about it. I know I said this about clips. I don't care. I mean what I say. Clips had a very good reason, and I apologize to them for that. What is Drake's excuse?
I don't know.
It's just annoying now. It's like it's fine if you're not ready to put out an album. Let's stop talking about it until you're ready to put it out.
Fair.
You don't need like a 12-month rollout. That's just ridiculous. And it's not even anything of note other than the streams, and then he stopped the streams, and then it was like now he's like putting these cryptic messages on his Instagram. It's
Right.
just like really nothing things. It's not even anything where you'd be like, oh, that's kind of cool. The seats are interesting. Don't get me wrong. The seats are kind of cool. Like, you know, it's funny to me. But other than that, Drake, put out the damn album or don't. Just leave us alone.
Right. Yeah, it's almost like he's trolling us now. It's almost like, hey, I gave y'all some sample. I gave y'all 2 records or 3 records, and I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't ready. And it's like now he's trolling us. And I think it's kind of funny, to be honest. I understand your frustration, and I'm not gonna argue against it. I just think it's funny. I think at this point he's trolling us, and he's gonna keep doing little things until whenever he's ready.
It's just get ready, buddy. I just don't get it. Like I'm just like, how many times we want to talk about this Iceman nonsense? What like it better be the best album I have ever heard from Drake because if he has done this to only put out mediocrity, oh, I'm gonna have some words. I will have some words for Drake.
Yeah.
I, whatever. I'm tired. Ready to go to sleep now because Drake is boring me.
Oof. Well, someone else is tired. Hundreds of other people are tired, actually, and
Yeah.
they're taking to the internet to speak about what they're tired about. And hundreds of actors, directors, and comedians, filmmakers, and industry professionals are signing open letters and refusing to stay silent
Mhm.
on the Warner Brothers Paramount merger. It says that they refuse to stay silent as big media corporations seek to hurt their industry and consumers. And they're asking us all to join them at blockthemerger.com. This is an open letter. This is an open letter to Paramount Warner Brothers. It says, as filmmakers, documentarians, writers, and professionals across the movie and television industry, we write to express our unequivocal opposition to the proposed Paramount Warner Brothers Discovery merger. This transaction would further consolidate an already concentrated media landscape, reducing competition at a moment when our industry and the audience we serve can least afford it. The result will be fewer opportunities for creators, fewer jobs across the production ecosystem, higher costs, and less choice for audiences in the United States and around the world. California Attorney General Rob Bonta and his colleagues in other states are reportedly scrutinizing the merger and considering legal action to block it. We are grateful for their leadership and stand ready to support all efforts to preserve competition, protect jobs, and ensure a vibrant future for our industry, for American culture, and for our single most significant export. Read more and take action at blockthemerger.com/open letter. And then there's a list of people who signed it, and they are not playing.
No.
I like this.
At the top of the list is Abigail Disney, who just so y'all have the bullet points, is an American documentary filmmaker, philanthropist, and social activist. She is the granddaughter of Roy O. Disney, who co-founded the Walt Disney Company with his brother Walt.
There it
So
is.
I feel like that's important to say.
Some other names that stand out,
Mm-hmm.
Alyssa Milano,
Mm-hmm.
Ben Stiller.
Mm-hmm.
Who else we got here that I know?
Benjamin Bratt, Alan Cumming. There's a lot of people on this list. Don Cheadle,
Don Cheadle, yep. I was gonna say
Cynthia
that one.
Nixon,
Yep. Yep.
Glenn Close, Emma
Emma
Thompson,
Thompson, same time. Stop it. Stop it.
Kathy
Jane Fonda,
Griffin,
Jason Bateman, Jaquan Phoenix, everybody's favorite. Ja-
Joaquin,
Yep. Joaquin, that's right. John
uh-huh.
Leguizamo, Josh Penn,
Margaret
Kathy
Cho,
Griffin herself. Stop playing.
Marissa Tomei, Ted Danson. I mean, the list goes on, guys.
Matt
Rosie
Dillon is on
O'Donnell.
there. I almost didn't see Matt Dillon. Look at Matt Dillon and Mark Ruffalo. Oh, we knew Mark Ruffalo was going to sign.
And you know Rosie O'Donnell was going to sign because she does not like that man in that house. Okay? And anything that is even remotely connected to him,
Oh, shit. I didn't even see
she
that.
will oppose. Okay? And
I didn't even
listen,
get that far. That's
I'm not even
hilarious.
mad. I'm not mad at Rosie, but they be like out and out fighting on the internet, the two of them.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know.
Rosario Dawson. There's some names
What
up here, folks.
is
Tiffany
Saldana on
Haddish.
there?
I'm shocked Tiffany Haddish signed. Who?
Is Saldana on there?
No, I don't see any Saldana. Nope.
What about Saldana?
I don't see that one either.
Just
No.
kidding.
And Tim Disney. Okay. We got two Disneys up here.
I mean, listen, the kids are all right. Okay? They,
Yeah.
they be trying to mess with, and these are not all young people, but they be trying to mess with the young people. I think they're not going to say nothing. And I only say young people because she is kin to, the big guys that built everything.
Yeah,
So that's why I say it
absolutely.
like that. But she's probably our age or even older. Um, I mean, I don't think this is a bad thing. I think we all know what mergers do, and I think this particular merger is so huge and would have been if it was Netflix. I think it would have been the same situation. You would have had the same reaction.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, I mean, we know more now today than we did years ago. I'm
True.
not surprised that people are rallying against this. Um, I think now more than ever, people are trying to do what they can to make an impact in areas where um, those involved seem to be losing their grasp on it. So this is not surprising to me. Um, and I feel like anything that's going to disrupt people's livelihood is always worth fighting for. So
Agreed.
I'm not mad they're doing this. I know that I have publicly said, these things happen and it's almost like, what do we do about it? But I think they have the power. Like, if there's anyone who can make an impact, it would be that group of people for this.
Okay.
So I don't know what will
Yeah.
happen, but I appreciate that they are trying.
Right. Yeah. I think, listen, if you do nothing, then nothing happens. Right. That's number
Right.
one. Number two, in this country, we're able to speak out against things. And so informing people of what will happen if this merger goes through is important because often we need information to be able to make better decisions. So I'm all for the education. If this industry knows what's going to happen, sharing that information I think is vital. So I'm for that absolutely. And speaking against the things that are going to affect your everyday life, I'm also for that, right? I'm not against it. So if this is going to affect all these people in this industry along with us consumers, because we know it is, you even spoke about
Right.
last time how if and when this goes through, we are likely to see prices rise in all streaming platforms, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so this affects both the consumer and the actors and the entire industry. And so yeah, I think if they know firsthand how this will affect people,
Mm-hmm.
speaking out against it, sharing how it will affect people is important. And I don't know if that's true about all of those state attorney generals, but I'm for that too.
Yeah.
If this is not in the interest of the people, if this is something that needs to be blocked, then do it. My only thing is I got to be honest, where have y'all been when these other ones were happening? But
Um,
this ain't the first merger of this kind. We've seen plenty of other mergers, including Warner Brothers Discovery not too long ago. So that's my only pushback. My only pushback is where have y'all been?
I think this one is bigger. And I think because this one particularly affects the film industry in a huge way, I think that's why the Discovery merger didn't really put the film industry in jeopardy, so to speak.
Okay.
This does. I mean, Warner and Paramount are arguably the film industry, other than Disney, right?
But that's
They
what I mean. Like even Disney has been scooping up excuse me, that's in the future.
companies,
Disney has been scooping up companies for years and years and years,
they have.
including Marvel, Star Wars, you name it. And I didn't see these same people speaking out then. So I'm with them. I just got to give a little bit of pushback. That's all.
I
Because
hear you.
I don't think this is the first time we've seen this.
I don't think it's the first time. I just think it's the largest. I think because of how these companies, the majors have changed over the years, it's made the landscape smaller. Years ago, it was a little bit larger. It was a little bit more far-reaching. They were less interconnected than they are now. I think this is the biggest one in terms
Gotcha.
of again when it comes to the filmmaking industry. it's, I mean, Warner Brothers is, they may have been struggling maybe with their cable networks and whatever, but the film is doing okay,
Right.
and Paramount is huge when we talk about the film industry. So I
Also
think
true.
that, and it's not just the Paramount name, right? It's not just Paramount Pictures. It's all of its subsidiaries that then are a part of that industry too. So I think that it's just more, it just envelops a whole lot more. And it's not to say, I'm sure people have had things to say about previous ones. I'm also not defending it one way or another. I'm just saying I think that this one is monumental, for film, and I think that's why people are reactive right now, because they just made the market so much smaller than it
Gotcha.
was.
Okay, that's fair. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for today. Thank you for being here. We'll see y'all tomorrow. This has been Weeknights.
Bye.